So welcome back everybody to WWTA News. Look, thank you for coming back and checking us out and seeing what's going on. You know what we're going to do here. We're going to talk about some news articles or go through some news articles, probably talk about the economy, finance, and different things like that. We're definitely going to talk about crypto. That's an important part of this channel. But look, hit that like button. Go ahead, hit that like button. If you got any family, friends, or loved ones who you think could use this information, send them the video. Let's get more people, learning about this stuff and preparing for their futures and putting themselves in better places. Now, what's going on is this first article, it says from boom to gloom. The crypto investors now unable to pay their tax bill. This is not possible. I hope everybody was doing what they were supposed to do, which was paying their taxes earlier this year when all this stuff popped off. They should have been putting that money to the side saying, yeah, I'm going to have to pay taxes on these gains, right? I know that's what everybody was. No, you wasn't doing that. You got to be kidding me. You didn't know that you were going to have to pay taxes on these gains. Like, we didn't talk about this. Maybe you weren't checking the channel. Maybe some other people's channels you watch, they won't talk about it. I don't know. I don't know how this happened. Or maybe you were just like, man, I ain't gonna pay no taxes. Anybody doing that for real? They ain't coming after me. Well, yeah. It's not looking good. It's not looking good. I'm just gonna say this. Look, you need to get your taxes right. You're gonna have to do some amendments. I reckon if you didn't file this stuff during when you filed your taxes, I don't know, but those are gains, and those gains just mean income for the year. I discussed this before. I made X amount of dollars, which was income and gains. And they're like, yo, yeah, that's. I know how everybody feel about IRS. I'm with you. I feel the same way. But you do understand we are under dominion of an authority and a power that we can't overturn or do nothing about. This is the principality and the powers that be that exist above our heads, and we're just ruled over by them for this time. So we just gotta, what they say, when in Rome, be as the Romans. No, don't do that. Just pay your taxes. You know what I'm saying? No. All right. So, yeah, that's interesting, right? Isn't that interesting? Pay them taxes. Stop playing around. Pay them taxes. All right, we got another one here. It says Prada joining top luxury brands in Web3 with Ethereum NFTs. Look, them NFTs. What's them NFTs? Yeah, them non-fungible tokens. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? We want that artwork. Come on, stop. Don't do that. Let's not do that. All right, so this article says luxury brands like Gucci, Balmain, and Balenciaga are getting into all things crypto, and Prada is joining the crowd with the release of its own NFTs. Prada will be launching 100 Ethereum NFTs this Thursday to go along with its latest time capsule apparel release. NFTs are unique blockchain tokens that signify ownership of an asset. Right. Ownership, but you know what I'm saying? Ownership of an asset. No, artwork. Give me those little pictures. Come on, bro. That's, you know what I'm saying? It's like everybody out there saying, I don't want NFTs. It's just some crappy art. Come on, bro. Like, y'all must be the herd that just watch whatever's on TV and go with it. Don't ask no questions, and you just run with it. Like, we're going to run into this bus because the TV said if you hit a bus, it'll get rid of that thing. So you run into a bus, right? That's what you're going to do. That's stupid. Stop watching TV. Oh, my God. Let's get this article. It says, in Prada's case, buyers will receive a free airdropped non-fungible token to go along with their physical merchandise purchased from Prada's latest collaboration with Cassius Hurst, son of an artist, Damien Hirst, right? So they're getting this NFT with this merchandise, right? The Prada X Cassius Hurst unisex bottom-down shirts come in black or white, and the corresponding non-fungible tokens are a GIF of the black or white pill capsule. The NFTs will refer to the drop's serial number, as well as include a number associated with each physical shirt. So, if this is an expensive shirt and you want to validate the fact that this is yours, it's real, it's authentic, then what this non-fungible token is doing is it's in your wallet verifying that this shirt that you sporting, that you bragging about, is actually the shirt that is worth all that money. You know what I'm saying? Now, I don't know if that's a good use case. I guess if you just love flaunting stuff, it's going to be a good use case, or maybe somebody's going to steal your shirt and you can say, give me my shirt back, I own it. You know what I'm saying? Like through the non-fungible token. I don't even know why. I mean, it doesn't make sense to do that with a shirt. You know what I'm saying? Like it, maybe if you were in prison and you were keeping up with prison clothes, and so that that information would be stored as a non-fungible token, whether it be on a chip or a device. You know what I'm saying? And that would keep up with all the stuff that belongs to each prisoner and make everything easier as far as keeping data tracked on the blockchain. That makes sense for clothing and other items uniquely identified to the holder. But like this case, I will actually say this case, it might mean something to somebody. I'm just not one of those people, so it doesn't mean anything to me. It's kind of illogical for this use, but at the same token, it does show you that that's a physical use that actually works and makes sense, just not in this sense. You know what I'm saying? But it's not that cheesy artwork like that, I got an artwork, you know what I'm saying? Even though it's a little artwork attached to it, but the serial number and the identifying information is what you're really holding through your non-fungible token. That's weird. Yes, it is. But let's continue. All right. China to gift citizens 90 million digital yuan via lottery to restart its economy. Ooh, this is a nice story, isn't it? 3 Chinese provinces have announced plans to disperse roughly 90 million yuan among citizens in the form of digital yuan, ECNY, in red packets to restart the country's economy following multiple COVID-19 lockdowns. And yes, the lockdowns are real for them people. I know they going through it, bro. I know they going through it. Don't nobody want to be locked down indefinitely, can't leave their house and do nothing. Bro, why they even do them like that, bro? I don't even know, bro, but I know they tired of that. But look, let's keep going. All right, so what else? Guangzhou's Nansha district revealed that it would disperse 10 million yuan in red packets to the catering and retail industries to boost consumption and stabilize the economy. Per a statement released by the authorities, the district's Commerce Bureau would be responsible for the disbursement, right? According to a report, Shenzhen is planning to issue 30 million yuan digital red envelopes through a lottery system that would allow residents to win up to 128 yuan red packets. Shenzhen residents will receive their real money packages through selected banks. So this is where we talk about institutions and blockchains merging together, and this is how all that comes into place, especially when we start talking about central bank digital currency or stable coins that are swapped out through these banks for the actual currency of the nation that you're in at the time. All right, so yeah. Another report from local media shows that Xiong'an new area has the same plans of rebuilding and boosting its economy by distributing 50 million yuan to consumers in the area. So look, wow, like really? So it's like, did they use all this to get to this? That wouldn't make sense. That'd be kind of crazy. I know everybody going to be like, yo, I don't know. But when we look at nations and everything that the nations are going through, all nations are going through something terrible right now, whether it be droughts, whether it be flooding, whatever the case is going on, whether it be possibly wars, whether it be outbreaks of a sickness, whatever the case may be. Most nations, most countries are going through something that's hindering or slowing down growth as a nation. People are not able to get products. People aren't able to get food. People aren't able to buy homes. There's a lot of things people can't do, and it's actually putting a hurt on economies everywhere. So this is not something that's realized only in X country and Y country. Like, all nations are going through something that's actually putting a lot of work and stress on these countries. So will you probably see this coming to a nation or country near you? I don't know. I don't know, but we've heard in the United States a lot of talk about universal basic income. And I don't know how they would do that financially, but, I see how they could do it technologically, what I'm saying, with tech. I see how it can be done because here we have China actually using the technology to do such things. So, yeah, interesting indeed. Flip a quarter, right? All right, so we get this other article. It says Tron becomes DeFi's third largest blockchain thanks to Terra-like stablecoin. Terra, didn't we just have that? But we don't even worry about it. We're just gonna see what they're talking about. So it says Tron, the Justin Sun-led blockchain launched in 2018, is now DeFi's third largest blockchain in terms of total value locked, right? And abbreviated TVL. According to DeFi Llama, the total value locked across Tron's 9 different apps currently stands at 5.9 billion, up 44% over the past month. Look at Tron trying to make moves. The only 2 chains ahead of it are BNB Chain and the industry leader Ethereum. Binance Smart Chain TVL stands at 10.8 billion and Ethereum hosts over 93 billion. Is that great news for Tron? To me it is, but let's continue. Tron's bullish activity has been primarily driven by the launch of its new algorithmic stablecoin, promising double-digit returns, a scheme not dissimilar to the recently imploded Terra stablecoin. Hey, look, bro, it's gonna get ugly, but I'm still standing with Tron because, not just because of Tron, but a lot of the other things attached to it. But I'm still standing. But let's continue. Unlike Tether's USDT or Circle's USDC, USDD isn't backed by anything and is instead governed by smart contract algorithms. The algorithm governing the stablecoin's dollar peg is an arbitrage trade between USDD and TRX or Tron, Tron's network native token. So look, if the AI is swapping out the Tron for USDD, the value of Tron for USDD, so whether it takes 2 Tron, 3 Tron, 20 Tron, I don't know, ever so many of them they're swapping out for a actual stable dollar, then all they're doing is, in a sense, USDD matching a dollar to Tron. So let's just say, and this is my thoughts on this, I could be wrong, but let's just say, I don't know, Tron's 8 cents. So what is it? How many times is 10, right? So it's close to 10. Let's round off. So this is 10, right? So it's like 10 Trons, right? 10, 12, 13, 14, maybe 13, 14 Tron tokens would make what? The value of a dollar. So then you have one stable. So you take 12, 13 Trons, put them in the piggy bank and lock them up. That gives you the value of $1. So now you have a dollar that's now backed by what? Tron. So if your algorithm and AI, that's all it's doing, I mean, obviously, what is a stable coin doing? You know what I'm saying? You're taking something of value and then putting value in something else, your stable coin, right? So it's I mean, to me, it's not like you know what you have. You know if Tron is 8 cents, 10 cents, 12 cents, 30 cents, right? Let's say, for instance, Tron jumps up to 25 cents. All right, so let's say we're rounding 10, then it jumps up to 25 cents. So now it takes 4 quarters to make a dollar. So now every 4 Tron coins gives you 1 USDD. So it's like, okay, so if the value goes up, boom. Now, if the value goes down and it goes back to 8, 9, 4, 5, 6 cents, you see what I'm saying? Then now it takes more Tron to make that dollar, but you already have the dollar in existence, right? Let's think about that. How would they do that? Let's think about that. If they've already got their dollars sitting stable and they've already been made and they sit in existence as USDD. USDD is now stable. It has its own existence. It's no longer in Tron. And I'm assuming this is how it works. Get in the comments and post if I'm wrong. But under the assumption, right? I don't know how it works. This is what I'm getting based on what's being read here. So if you've already converted these Trons into this USDD, then that USDD exists already. So it sits on the blockchain or in a wallet somewhere or an exchange somewhere as USDD. So then, because that already exists, it's its own value. Now, if you want to get more and Tron's value goes up or down, then that will determine how many USDD you can get when you're swapping in Tron. And if that's the way it's operating, well, then that's totally logical. I get that. That makes perfect sense. I don't see how, Tron can actually screw you out of your stable coin. Because even if Tron goes down to a no value, let's just say it happens. Let's say it gets down like 1 penny. Does it matter if you've already converted into USDD? It's not like the USDD exists as Tron once it's converted, because once you convert it, and I'm assuming that's what they're doing because they have a whole nother coin, which is a stable coin, USDD. Then does it matter at that point? If let's say you've got 10,000 USDD that you have converted over time from Tron, and then Tron loses its value. Well, okay, that just means it's going to take you a whole lot of Tron to get another USDD, but you already have USDD in existence, 10,000. You see what I'm saying? Now, the USDD is a stable coin, so its value already exists as long as it's stored somewhere. You see what I'm saying? So let's just say an exchange has USDD sitting on their exchange, and you want to cash out, right? So you want to use USDD. So you swap off something that you have for USDD and you get it. Let's say you've already swapped off Tron coins for USDD. It's in your wallet. You just go spend your USDD. It's already existing. So I'm confused. Are they trying to scare us away from this? Because if this is how they're doing it, is it really the same as Terra? I mean, I don't really know exactly how Terra worked. They said it's like basically a basket of currencies were given it its value. So I don't know. I have to read more into that Terra to get a better understanding. But like, this doesn't scare me. Like, I'm not backing away. I'm still going to be an investor. Not an investor. I'm still going to be purchasing Tron coins for the use. All right. So to continue the article, investors can always swap and remove from the supply 1 USDD for $1 worth of Tron. See, there it is. Right, so if Tron's let's say 10 cents, then if you swap USDD for Tron, you're getting 10 Trons. You see what I'm saying? So and if it's 25 cents, you're getting 4 Trons. So what are you saying? Are you trying to scare me at this point? Because like, I'm still rolling. If the price of USDD falls below $1 peg, investors can buy the discounted USDD and swap it for Tron. Now, here, this is now interesting. It says investors can buy the discounted USDD. So why would you discount the USDD and swap it for Tron, right? Why would the USDD be discounted? I'm confused. Like, why would they discount it if, let's see, if it falls below $1 peg? So how would USDD fall below the $1 peg? So now I've got some valuable questions. Now I'm reading this article and I'm like, yo, I really got some questions. So, and this is how we get to the bottom of things. We got to ask these questions. So, if the price of USDD falls below the dollar, right? And the dollar falls below its own value, obviously, but whatever. If it falls below $1 peg, or if it's following the dollar goes, $1.90 to 90 cents. It might go to 92 cents, 94 cents, $1. It might go to 98 cents, 90 cents, 99 cents. You see what I'm saying? That's what the dollar does all the time. That's just how it works. So if that's happening, and you're getting your USDD at a discount, well then, if you're paying with Tron or whatever it is, well, technically you could be getting a discount. Maybe that's what they mean, because let's say it right now the USDD swaps at, 98 cents. Well, I'm not paying a full $1 to get it. I'm paying 98 cents. And if I'm swapping over Trons, we're doing everything basically in fractions, so it's like technically you would be getting a discount, especially if you're doing a larger scale amount. So technically you're getting a discount. So I get that. I'm confused. No, I'm not. I get that. So it says, let's get that again. Investors can buy the discounted USDD and swap it for Tron, pocketing the difference by selling the Tron tokens in the open market. Obviously, so that makes perfect sense. Yeah, that makes perfect sense. I'm not concerned. I'm still holding Tron coins because there's a use for me. I'm looking at it for the use, and I'm saying I'm going to be using it. So yeah, that's awesome. All right. It also says the rate of USDD on Just Lend, a Tron native lending platform, is currently 23%. Elsewhere on the stablecoin platform, Sun users can earn up to 64% for staking their USDD Tron pair liquidity token. Given the high rates, many of these platforms have enjoyed a hefty uptick in activity. So look, so Tron's making USDD a liquid thing, right? Well, Tron becomes liquid due to USDD because of your money making it so. So yeah, I get that, and you can stake it. I get that. USDC gets staked, and you get a percent for that as well. But earning up to 64% for staking, that's a really high. Like, man, I might want to go stake some of that, bruh. Like, I'm thinking now, man. But USDC, it stakes for around what, 3%, 4%, something like that. It's very low, and because pretty much when you're staking, you're pretty much letting somebody hold that, operating in the sense of a bank. And then so as it's being held, it gets an interest. You're getting paid an interest, just like if you were storing money in a savings account in the bank. You get paid, well, you used to get paid some type of a percent or interest for, in a sense, leaving it under their use and protection. So interesting. It also says Just Lend's TVL increased tremendously from 1.79 billion to 2.86 billion in less than a month. So yeah, some major things are happening over there with Tron. I'm not a financial investor. This isn't financial advice. We're just going through news topics and talking about things, and I'm pretty interested about that. USDD currently has a total supply of 601 million tokens, with a market capitalization of slightly above 602 million. This figure is up from 90 million recorded during its day of launch on May 5th, 2022, according to the data. So that's pretty high. When you talk about now, it's stable, right? It's stable in the sense that it's dollar value. I guess that's where the stability is. You don't have to be scared of it because it's stable now. You know what I'm saying? So if you want to cash out of something, you can cash out into USDD, USDC, USDT, and so on and so on and so on. So you can have stability with your money, currency, value. All right. Thank you for joining us and tuning in. Thank you for getting to the end of the video. Thank you for listening, and thank you for any comments that you're posting below. And post them, put it out there. Any statements, put it out there. I'd love to hear it. I'll catch you all in the next video. Thank you.